Hey, 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 we're live, we're live, we're live, we're live. So I am running from a different laptop
We are
today.
today, yes. You're doing
So,
from your mum's laptop.
yeah, from my mum's laptop. So hopefully, and it's a newer laptop and all of that type of stuff. I say newer, we got it last year or maybe the year before. So I'm just hoping that we don't have as much lag, but it already looks quite brighter on the
It
screen,
does.
doesn't
Well, the
it?
pixels seem better and everything. Hey,
Yeah.
Sam, how are you?
Hey Sam, I hope you're well. So yeah, so it seems all right actually. So I'm just hoping that we have less problems. So I don't know. I hope the sound. Can you hear us okay?
It looks okay, actually. Hey, Charlie, how are you?
Hey
You're all
Charlie,
right?
I hope you're well.
So happy Friday, everybody. We made it to Fridays. Oh, good. I'm glad you're well. 446. Well done.
Well
You were
done.
440 last time. I don't know why. I always get a memory count of Charlie's subscribers. Well done, Charlie. How is it in? Are you in Butlins? Did you say? How is it, by the way, at your holiday? Because I know you're on holiday at the moment. Or are you back now? Are you back? Let us know.
Nice,
Glad
nice.
you're good as well, Sam. Nice to see you. Sound is good, she says.
Good.
Good.
I had a glass of water here.
Oh, I think I took it out. Sorry. Yeah, so guys, you'll have to bear with me. Unfortunately, I pulled a muscle in my back and it's really painful. So I've got a hot water bottle on it. So if I'm a bit quieter today, you'll know why. But I'm glad it's Friday. Glad everybody is well. Hope you guys are all good. What have you been up to?
Yeah, what's everyone been up to?
Now, we, as you guys, as you know, so that we did obviously the live on Tuesday. On the weekend, we did do the Prezzo video. So, went to Blackpool 3 days yesterday. How was it?
Oh, nice.
It was Blackpool. I thought for some reason I had it in my head that you'd gone to.
No, because when you said Butlins, I thought, no, it's not Butlins.
I have
that you
Butlins
went.
in my head, but
I
no, it's
thought
Blackpool.
not Butlins where you went. Yeah.
I knew it began with a B. But oh yeah, so was it good? Did you enjoy it? Did you have good fun? What was I going to say? Yeah, so we've done the Prezzo video. That will go up this weekend, so you can see what we thought about it.
Yes.
Well, you kind of already know because you gave us a little bit of an insight to it. But yeah, that will go up this week. And then you're working on something at the moment, aren't you?
I am working on something. I hope that I will finish it by tomorrow.
There we go. So hopefully we get everything ready. You guys get to see the two vids. Obviously one on each channel, not two on one.
Yeah. So it'd be one on MK Bakeries or tomorrow, hopefully, if I get it finished tonight, and then one on Sunday on this channel.
I visited a £1 burger place in Blackpool.
A £1 burger place? Wow!
Have I got that right? What is it? A £1 burger place? Is that right, Charlie?
Wow!
How was it? Did you enjoy it?
Was it nice? Good? Yeah.
Was it worth the pound?
Right.
Now you would have seen from our thumbnail, we have got a little surprise for you guys to do, and it's just arrived. So this place has just started delivering to us. Hey Liam, how are you?
Hey Liam, I hope you're well.
You all ready for your?
Yes. Oh, I keep forgetting about it because it's on the Insta, but I will do something because it's on the Insta.
So for anybody not who's new or hasn't seen it as well, what have we done? So Liam is doing is it a run or a walk? I think it's a run, isn't it?
It's a run, I believe, and it's for colitis and something else. I can't remember the other.
So yeah, I knew it was a run. Sorry, because I was going to say you wouldn't be training all this time to do a run. Walk, I should say. But yeah, so it's going to be a run, and yes, it's for colitis. And I want to see. Go on, tell us, Liam.
Yeah,
tell us.
Liam put all the details in so people know. I am meant to do something, and I haven't done it because I keep forgetting. But yes.
Where are we? Sam said, "Oh, sorry about your back, Mark. I've done it 1,000 times. Grr, today my knees are bad. Oh no,
I have bad knees.
The meniscus in both my knees are torn. Oh no.
Wow.
Did you do that recently, Sam? Was that just been for a while? Yeah, do you know what it is with mine, Sam? So it's weird. When I'm sitting down working on my chair, I slowly start to feel it pull, and it gets more uncomfortable and more uncomfortable. And I try and get up and walk around a little bit, but gradually, and then it'll get to a point where it just goes, and then I'm like, it's just painful then. And what's annoying is the pain won't go until I wake up the next morning. So I know I've now got it for the rest of the evening.
But you've probably got a pinched nerve, but you don't sit properly in your chair either.
No, I know. I need to get a new chair, probably, but I can't afford a new chair.
Yeah.
Sam said there are 2 £1 burger places in Blackpool now. Oh,
wow! I didn't even know those things existed.
No, there you go. And then, well, Charlie's eating at one of them. He may have eaten at both. Where are we? Crohn's and colitis. That's it. Right. Yeah, got 10 video messages now. Gonna post them all on the 1st. Have raised £483. Well done.
Good for you.
Liam said an actor and singer gave me a video as well as a YouTuber and a musical singer. Oh, well done.
Nice.
Oh, well done, Liam. That's really good. And like I say, feel free to post your thing in here.
Yeah, for sure.
Sam said, I did my knees at Stonehenge about 10 years ago. I tried a very hot long bath with Epsom salts. Then alternative heat and ice.
Which is what I said to you, Epsom salts.
I think I might have to do an Epsom salt bath later on. But Tia, how are you?
Hey, Tia, hope you're well.
Yeah, we are good. Thank you, Tia. How are you?
Yeah.
You good? Lovely to see you. Yeah, and Sam, I hope your knee gets better. It is horrible when you've got a pain. Tia, how was your night out? You were out on Tuesday. You were just about to have ice cream, you were saying. So we don't know how it went. Right, we got a little special to try today.
We do. So I ordered Ollie and Steen. I'm just going to pop it down here. And I will tell you what I ordered. I ordered a cherry cheesecake, a carrot cake bite, an apple and cinnamon tart, a slice of maple pecan because I liked it so much the last time. I also ordered an iced chai tea latte and an iced chocolate.
Did you want to wait for a little bit for people to come on, or did you want to try some bits now?
We can wait. You were the one that announced it.
I know, but we could try the drinks. So you got drinks as well? We've never tried these before.
We have not tried these before. I am going to put this keyboard.
Yeah, just be careful because that can...
up here. Just so that I don't start pressing a madness.
Let me see. It doesn't smell, actually.
No, because there's cellophane on it.
No, I just take the cellophane off. But it still doesn't smell.
Okay. And then this one. So I don't know which one's which. I'm guessing this could be the chocolate, possibly.
That looks chocolatey to me. This one looks more chai-like. And it's got little bits of black flakes in it, so I'm guessing this is the chai. It's always lovely flakes. Having pad thai tonight.
I want pad thai.
You're going to make Kelly very jealous here.
I want pad thai. Wow. I'm excited.
Wow, you got quite a bit.
I'm excited.
So we've got... so Ollie and Steen, I'm not sure if these are just in London or around the place, but we will show. Hey, Sincott, how are you?
Hey, Sincott, I hope you're well.
There we are. So we have just joined us at the right time. We are about to start an Ollie and Steen eater. Well,
we're showing Ollie and Steen.
Yeah.
A few of you are on now. So I tell you what I've ordered. I've ordered a cherry cheesecake, a carrot cake bite, an apple and cinnamon tart, a sliced maple pecan because I really enjoyed it the last time. An iced chai tea latte and an iced chocolate. So I'm guessing this is the cheese.
Check that out, guys. Oh wow, that looks so good.
I know.
So I was just saying. So I don't know if anybody has seen Ollie and Steen where they live. There's quite a few around London, but I don't know if they are present in other places.
That looks amazing.
There we go. Look at that. That does look good.
I cannot wait to try that. But Mark's only bought knives.
Oh yeah.
No forks.
You have to get those to look at.
Yeah.
And then we've got what have we got here? Oh wow, this looks nice. So this is Ollie and Steen. Is this the pecan slice?
Oh, this is the maple pecan slice. Yes.
That's the maple pecan slice. Have a look at that little bad boy. That looks quite nice. It's very chunky, actually. I think it's got quite a weight to it.
I think we did try this one before, but I couldn't remember. I think we did. But this is the This is the apple and cinnamon tart.
We've tried one of these before, but was it at Ollie and Steen or was it somewhere else?
It could have been Ollie and Steen, you know.
I think it could have been girls. Oh, Sam's got chicken basanda for dinner tonight. Is it chicken basanda? Have I pronounced that right? Yeah, chicken basanda. What's chicken basanda?
Pasenda or passata? I don't know.
Well, it says basanda there, but it might be passata. I may have misread it.
Okay.
Have I got that right, Sam? And your hair looks amazing, by the way. I do love that the blue topping bits. Oh, what's this?
This is the carrot cake bite.
It is very small, but hence it's a bite.
But that's a bite.
Exactly.
It was $2.95. There we go.
Chicken basanda is a rich, creamy, mild curry made with yogurt, spices, cream, and ground almonds.
Nice.
See, it was basanda. I'd never heard of that before. I was wondering if I pronounced it properly. Right, I will get the things because I think it's probably if I stretch my back a little bit.
Oh, can I give you this just in case it falls? Oh, I've got straws.
Oh, I got more. You keep talking.
Yeah. So I'm just about to now open the drink so I can poke the straws through. I'm not going to use the straws that Mark got because I like to save them. So I'm going to use the Ollie and Steen straws, which are just plain like straws. And what they've done is put a little top on, which is brilliant. So I'm just going to take that off. This is the chocolate one. So that's the chocolate one. You can see, I'm going to show you in just a second, all the chocolate at the bottom.
Now, are you supposed to mix it?
Yeah.
So guys, let us know in the comments, what do you do? If you have a drink or a frappuccino or a drink like that, do you mix it up like this? Or do you just, do you like just
drink all the chocolate at the bottom and then have milk?
Well, no. Drink from the top, because then you're left with all that goodness at the bottom. Let us know in the comments.
But then you'd have to have the straw high. Because if the straw is low, you drink the bottom.
And that's why I'm asking people what they do. Because I like to do it that way. Thank you for watching Zachary's birthday video. Oh, we loved it, actually.
Oh, we loved it.
He was really cute. He was really, really sweet.
Yeah, but this is the chai latte, but it's not strong.
Right. Oh, Sam, that sounds nice. It is yummy, Tia. Tia says, do you have naan or rice or both with curries? So I've never tried this delicious one by Sam, but I always like to have, I never have rice. I always go for naan. I
like rice, but I tend to have naan. Do you know where I went the other day? I went to Roti King. Oh, them rotis, let me tell you, were nice.
So guys, let us know as well. Do you have an Ollie and Steen near you? We don't know if this is just a London-based one or not, if there are elsewhere around the country. So what I want to do... Right, how are we going to do this? I want to try the drinks first. Okay, let's do it. All right, I'm going to try the drinks. So this is the... Sorry, Fran said she's never had a Frappuccino. What? Oh, Sam, we've got to sort this out for you. We have got to try a Frappuccino. We've got to sort this out. Right. I know you're out in the sticks, though, so I don't know if you've got a place. Yeah, near you. Yeah, that could be a problem, but... Sam says she likes poppadoms with her curry. What about you, Tia, and everybody else? Do you go for rice, naan, or do you go for poppadoms? Let us know in the comments. Drop one in. Drop one of your comments in. I'm going to try this. Okay. We don't know what this one is. We're assuming it's chai. That is the chai latte. Okay, let me try. So you can see it's Ollie and Steen. Do you know what? Go on. It's not bad. For me, it's a little watery. Yeah, it's weak, I feel. It's that needs to be Ollie and Steen, if you're watching, that does need to be a little stronger. Okay. I think it's very watered down. Try this one. Okay, let me try that one. Oh, same with that. What? I feel that's a lot stronger. It's stronger, but it's too watery. Now, it might be the fact that they put tons of ice in it and it starts to water down. I'm not going to lie. They're okay, but they're not as good as your Starbucks. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, they're not as good as Starbucks. And I would get them if I was in a pinch. But they're not my go. They would never be my go-to. There are other better actual places other than Starbucks
that I would go to before I would try that from Ollie and Steen.
Tia said, I wanted a Frappuccino today and they were charging me £6 at Liverpool Street. Where's that?
But do you have a Starbucks card? Because if you have a Starbucks card, if you've ordered, so basically, if you don't go in with a reusable cup, they charge you 50p. And then if you want like cream or a syrup or blah, 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 any extras, they charge you for it. But if you have a Starbucks card or a Starbucks app, you don't get any of those extra charges. So, and when you build up your points, you then get a little freebie. You get a little freebie.
But I know the trouble is the drinks are expensive these days. I mean, a coffee's now a £5.
Yeah.
You know, it is expensive
It
for
is
one.
expensive.
Tia said, oh yes, Sam, poppadoms and mango chutney is elite. Oh, I love mango chutney.
I love the mint writer. I love mango chutney, but mint writer's my jam. Mint right, I love it with the poppadoms. Love it, love it, love it.
Tia said, I don't have a Starbucks card, sadly.
Oh.
Might be worth having. If you do them regularly, Tia, get one, because I'll tell you something, it really is worth you doing. It'll save you a bit of money.
Yeah, it'll save you a bit of money, and you can just build up the points. Even if you get sort of like, you know, even if you get like 4 or 5 throughout the year or something like that, that it's just worth having to save on the little bit extras kind of thing. So it's worth getting the app. And if you're leaving work or whatever, or you can just order it and then just go directly and pick it up. You don't have to queue then and stuff like that. So it is worth getting.
So Tia said, yes, guys, you should definitely do an Indian takeaway. I'll definitely join in. All right. So when we do our next eat along, whenever we will do it, we will do that soonish. We will do an Indian takeaway. We'll let you guys know in advance, and then we can do the eat along.
My staple is a Peshwari naan. So whatever I'm getting a Peshwari naan.
Whatever it is, it has to come with a Peshwari naan.
I'm getting a Peshwari naan.
Even if it's a Peshwari naan, it will come with another Peshwari naan.
Will come with another. Listen, I order 3 Peshwari naans, 1 for him and 2 for me.
And this one never eats the third one. I always end up throwing it away. You do. Like I said, you can eat this.
I eat half of it.
Are you gonna eat this? Oh, yeah, leave it. And then another day goes by, another day. And now I know she's not gonna eat it, so I could eat it. But no, you can eat it. Yeah, you just leave it.
But sometimes I don't know if I want to eat it.
Couple more days go. Now this thing is as dry as anything. And then I go, you're gonna eat that? Oh no, you can have it now. As if I want a 6-day-old Peshwari naan.
Please.
Oh, thanks.
2 days max.
Oh no, it's not. Anyway, come on.
Anyway.
Right, so guys, we're going to start our little review of Ollie and Steen. Right, what one do you want to try?
Oh, shall we go for the? You know what? Let's go for the carrot cake first.
All right, let's do the carrot cake.
The carrot cake bites.
So if you're
bites.
So
ooh,
it's very
lovely.
nice. Got a show.
Let me just take this off.
I think that's part of it.
Yeah, that's part of, but it's part of that. But anyway.
Right, let me show.
I don't think that's the
Okay, so this is now you could as you can see, it's a bite for obvious reasons.
It's so cute.
It is.
Titchy.
What are they? Are they shards of carrot?
Yeah.
Ah,
shavings of carrot.
Shavings of carrot on there as well. Looks nice.
Looks nice and sticky.
It does. Because it's a bite, you can go right down the middle. Or do you want half of a half?
No, you can go right down the middle if you want.
How big is this? Which is
Oh.
Here we go. Oh god, look at that. I got that thing. Anyway, there it is. Here we go.
Okay. That's nice, but you know what? It's more like a pudding.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's not a cake.
It's not a cake. It's more like a pudding. It's very, very dense. Yeah, guys, it is very, very dense cake. Let me bring it to the forefront. Can you see that? It's moist.
Yeah, it's like a pudding. It's like a squidgy pudding.
So it is. Now, if you like bread and butter pudding, that consistency, this is for you. You prefer this to a carrot cake. But if you like more of a cake, this probably I would go somewhere else because it's nice.
It's nice. I'm not a puddingy type person.
No, I didn't think that you would like this.
No.
And I've got to be honest, I prefer a carrot cake.
You know what? It's like a sticky toffee pudding. That's what it's like.
But it doesn't taste like one.
No.
It tastes like carrot cake, but a sticky toffee pudding consistency. Very good.
Yeah. And I'm not a sticky toffee pudding person.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll reserve judgment on that one. What one should we try next?
Shall we try the cherry cheesecake?
Okay, let's do that.
This looks nice.
So this one does look good. Sam said 1 Peshwari naan is never enough. I ordered 2, but freeze one to go with my leftover curry. There you are.
Okay.
Maybe you should do that rather than let it go off. Thanks, Sam. Good
the
tip.
bitterness that's in Mark's voice, anytime I get something, it's like, oh, can I have it?
No, it's not that you've got it. It's that you let it go off. Now, if you follow Sam's advice and freeze it, you can have it when you want.
That's not why you get upset.
I love mango chutney and pickled jalapenos with my crinkle cut chips. Ooh! You have...
you like curry sauce and chips.
I do, but no, this is not curry sauce and chip. This is pickled jalapeno.
Oh.
This is pickled jalapeno.
I thought I had chips.
No. Crinkle cut chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, crinkle cut chips. Oh,
I did hear chips.
Let it stab the cake. Now, I am hoping...
Where did it stab the cake?
Might give that a try. No, it didn't.
No, it didn't. It didn't stab the cake.
Right, now, this does look good.
Looks amazing.
You have to say this looks good. Now,
Look at that cherry on top.
I'm hoping this isn't one of those Elan type situations. So in Elan, the cakes look great, but they just disappointing. They are a bit disappointing. So we're hoping this is going to be good.
That's like buffet desserts. Not all buffets, luckily, but that's sometimes like a buffet dessert. Looks amazing, but then tastes rubbish.
So,
no.
No, you want this?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh.
You might slide your fork underneath it.
I think so.
Might give that a try. No, it does sound good, Tia, having jalapenos with crinkle cut chips. I do like jalapenos. You can't have too many though, because it makes me burn up. Right, there we go. That's good. Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! W-O-W. Wow. That is really good. Do you know what this tastes like? Cherry pie. It tastes like cherry pie. That is really good.
It doesn't taste like cherry pie. But
you always contradict with it. I'll say it tastes of this. Oh no, it doesn't.
No, because you'll say, oh yeah, a vanilla tasting drink tastes of custard. No, it doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
What's the main ingredient of it? That's the whole point.
Listen, that is a cheesecake.
This is really, really good. Now, I am going to be very nice and gentlemanly and let you finish the lot.
Oh, thank you.
Because it is your favourite.
Oh, thank you for letting me finish it.
But that is the best thing by far.
I think this is something your brother would like.
Cherry is a difficult one because it can taste like medicine sometimes, says Tia. You're right. This, though, is really good, Tia. It's almost like the filling of a cherry pie. That's how it tastes like to me.
For me, it just tastes of like a delicious cheesecake with a cherry sort of like jelly top that is not sour at all.
No, it's
with
not.
A great biscuit base. If I had to give this a criticism, the base should be thicker.
Oh,
that's the only criticism I could give.
I can't criticize it. I disagree with you. I think if it was too thick, it would take away from the topping.
No, I'm only saying if I had to criticize it, that's the only thing that I would like. I'd like a thicker base.
Sam said, I like old-fashioned style cherry drops. I'd love to try and then to bake it and powder or syrup. Oh. Do you know what? This, Sam, I think you'd really like this. If you guys like cherry and that really sweet sort of cherry pie, you'll like this. This is really, really good.
That's really tasty.
We will score this.
Do you know what? It's one of the most tastiest things I've had in a long time.
Ooh. Now, I'm going to be interested to see what you score that.
Yeah.
Right, I'm transferring that to the plate of love.
I'm just trying to debate, would I score it above Wah?
Ooh.
Currently.
Right, this one. Now, these always look impressive. I'm going to put this on the plate, the cutting plate. Oh, that fell off. So look at that. You get a huge slab of this.
Now, if you wanted to get a long slab, it's £20. If you wanted to get, it was £19 something.
Blimey.
If you wanted to get half a slab, no, it's like this.
All right.
It's very long for £20. If you want to get half, it's 11.
I tell you something. If you're gonna like this cake a lot, to want to spend 20 quid on it. Hey, Kirsty, how are you?
Hey, Kirsty, I hope you're well.
Kirsty, you've just joined us. We're doing a review on Ollie and Steen. So we're just doing that as well. Now we're on to, what one's this?
This one is the Maple Pecan Social.
The Maple Pecan Social.
Maple.
That's what I said. Maple Pecan Social.
You
can actually see the pecan pieces in it. It's easy for me to say. Is that rind in there? Can you see the yellow bits?
No, that's not rind.
And the topping as well. It's almost like a.
The topping is icing.
Wow. Right. Okay. Here we go. Little cut. Little cut. There we go. Sam said, one of the nicest cheesecakes I made was packed with golden sultans. It works so well and served with a drizzle of honey. That sounds delicious. That sounds really, really nice. I'm going to forgo the fork.
Okay.
It's cinnamony. That's really good.
Mapley, pecany.
You can see there's lots of cinnamon in that. If you like cinnamon, this will be for you.
I don't know what type of
it reminds you a bit like lardy cake, but with cinnamon in it.
You know, what do they call the almond? The almond that is in a croissant.
Well, the almond paste.
Yeah, there's like a maple pecan paste.
There's definitely something soft and squidgy in there. That's really nice.
With a cup of tea?
Yeah. It needs a drink.
With a cup of tea? You're winning.
This is really good. So far, I'm impressed. Kirsty says hello to Sam and Tia. Sam and Tia says hello to Kirsty. How have you been, Kirsty? What have you been up to? I hope you've been well. Oh, we have an Ollie and Steen in the Westgate Shopping Centre in Oxford, but we haven't been yet. Right. We're just reviewing today, so I hope we're not ruining it for you. But we're just going to give us our opinions on it. Now, we've just tried to let you know, let's show you, in case you missed it. We've tried the two drinks. So this is the chai, and that's the chocolate.
Yeah. Iced chai, iced chocolate.
But we weren't too impressed with these. They are quite They are quite watered down.
I think the chocolate is okay. I think that is weak. The chai is weak.
It's almost like watered down milk. It needs a lot more milk, I think, in it, and less ice. Okay. Right. So that is that's the cinnamon. Tia said cinnamon buns and warm coffee gives me cozy autumn vibes. Do you know what, Tia? You're bang on, because I think that could be enhanced if you warmed it. Now there is icing on it, so I don't know if that would melt it, but I think if you warm that slightly, that would be really, really good. All right, so that's the three. Have we got any more? Yay! Now we can't remember, actually. We've tried so many cakes over the last few months.
Apple and cinnamon tart.
Apple and cinnamon tart. Right. That's done, isn't it? Right.
You tart. That's quite dense.
It looks dense. Now, what's nice about it, it looks like a little crumble. Look at that. Can you see it's got those little sticky bits on the sides? Almost like where it's been baked and started cooking. That's giving me flapjack topping vibes. Right, let's give this one a little try.
I feel like I need a palate cleanser.
Right, I'm going to cut it in half. and let you guys see. So that's the hub. Oh, it's got quite a bit of apple in it. I'm sure
that looks amazing.
That does look really, really good. That does look good. It's almost like apple, cinnamon, and almost like a flapjack top, almost like like I say, crumble top.
I know. Where's my fork gone?
Okay. Here, it's here. You left it here.
Where's your fork then?
One of these is yours. There you go. Okay, grab it.
Let me see if I can grab it with my hands.
Here we go. Here we go.
This needs to be warmed.
100%. Tia. This will give you autumn vibes for sure.
Yeah. That's really nice.
That's really, really good. So if you have a look here, Kelly's 100% right. If you warm that, that would be delicious. You can see it's got
cream. You warm it and you add cream to it.
Okay.
You could do chantilly cream. Chantilly cream would be very nice.
Right. Tia said, do you like Dutch stroopwafel? A lot of people eat it wrong. You're supposed to put the on top of your mug so it melts the caramel. Do you know what? I do. Now, Starbucks do some, but Kelly and I went to Amsterdam a few years ago and we bought some and did that very thing. But I was so into eating them, I couldn't be bothered to wait for them to cook. But you're absolutely right, because they're designed, aren't they, to be big enough to fit on a coffee mug. And the idea is the heat from the coffee or the tea melts that middle bit, but they are really, really good. You can get them in the supermarket.
We were getting into Liège waffles.
Oh yeah, well that was in Belgium though, not this is obviously from Holland.
Yeah.
But yeah, Liège waffles are tremendous. So what we didn't know is with Liège waffles is they use something called, is it almond sugar or pearl sugar. And pearl sugar melts at a much higher temperature than regular sugar. So the idea is it's designed so you can put it in that hot iron waffle. The waffle cooks. It melts part of the sugar, but not all. So you get that lovely crispy crunch when you bite into it. But
we've got pearl sugar in the cupboard. We're supposed to be doing this.
I know. We will do it at some stage. But of course, the regular sugar will just melt in that thing. So that's why you use the pearl sugar. I didn't know that. They are too yummy. They are too yummy, says Sal. She's referring to the stroopwafel. Yeah, stroopwafels are great. They are really, really good. We'll have to do a review on stroopwafels.
The stroopwafels, they're not my favourite. I don't mind them, but they're not my favourite.
Right. So, guys, thank you for indulging us on this. Right, we've got to score these. So, let's start. Now then. So for just a little recap, I want pastries now, guys. I
don't blame you. But hold on, you went out for ice cream last week.
And also you've got your pad thai, and which you've made Kelly really, really jealous. Look at this face, Tia. Look at this face.
I want Thai green curry.
There you go. Oh no.
I love Thai green curry.
Okay, guys, we're gonna score now. So the first one we tried is fallen over. Let me just prop this up. So thank you guys for watching us, the Ollie and Steen review. If you just joined in, we have been reviewing the cakes from Ollie and Steen. The first one is the one right at the front. Now this is the
carrot cake bite.
Carrot cake bites. So it is very dense, as you can see. And this is going to annoy me now.
Move it back a little bit.
No, but even if I put it close, it should zoom in a bit closer. Come on. Now it was very, very dense when we tried it. Almost there you go. No. Pudding-like consistency, but you can see
it's like a Christmas pudding type consistency, or like a bread pudding or a sticky toffee pudding, and I don't like that consistency. The carrot cake bite is okay, but I don't like that consistency.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not like your regular cake at all. So I'm not, to be honest with you, when I first saw it, I thought, well, who wants a little bite? But actual fact, I think it's the perfect size.
Well, yeah, it's the perfect size.
Right. So,
again, you'd have it with a cup of tea. I think, yeah, you would definitely have it with a cup of tea. I was about to say, I think you can have all of them with a cup of, but not the cherry cheesecake. I like that.
Right. So tell me, what are you going to give that out of 10? What are you giving that little bad boy out of 10?
I'd give it a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Oh, it's better than that.
I wouldn't get it again.
Well, that's going to be my next question. So I'm going to give that a 6. I thought it's nice and it tastes like a carrot, but it's not as good as a carrot cake. So I'm going to give that a 6. I think that's really harsh.
I don't like the consistency of it.
I
I
know,
don't like the
right.
fact that it's a pudding.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It said carrot cake bite. It said carrot cake. I was expecting cake. It's not cake. I'm just saying. If I had read the word pudding, I would have steered from it.
Well, and actually, Kelly, to be fair to Kelly, that is right. It is not. It is not a cake.
I'm just going to double check. Yeah, carrot cake bite. It is not a cake.
No.
Therefore, I can't score it as a cake.
All right.
Therefore, it's a 3.
So yeah, just bear that in mind. So I'm going to give it a 6. Right. Next up. Now this is going to be interesting. Next up, we have this little fella. So this is the cheesecake, the cherry cheesecake. You're doing your what are you doing?
There's more lights around it.
Yeah, guys, this one was really good. Now I'm going to be interested in your score.
I would like to score it a 10. Would it beat the sesame cheesecake?
Well, you have to tell me that because I can't eat the sesame cheesecake.
I don't think it would beat the sesame cheesecake. It's a tricky one because I like fruit in. I like fruity things. I like fruit in the cake. I don't like sour fruit. I don't like compotes and stuff like that. I'll give it a 9.5. I want to give it a 10.
Do you know what? I was going to give it a 9.5. And I'll tell you why. It's because I'm at the stage now where I'm nitpicking at it.
Yeah.
Why would I not give it a 10? Like I said, what is wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. I do think though, and I'm thinking, how can I improve that? The only way I can improve it is make it bigger.
The way that I would improve it, I would, if I was to critique it, and there's not much to critique, I would give it a thicker base. Something has to bring me to the point of, oh my God, that is a 10. It's very, very difficult for me to give anything a 10.
Now, we have scored a couple of wild cakes as a 10. So
yeah,
this one is very, very close. It's
very close.
This is up there with wild cakes. So there you go, guys. That is a 9.5. We scored that one.
It is really, really good. I would 100% get that again. If somebody took me to Holland Steen, I'd get that.
Right. Now then, let me read the comments. So we've got autumn and Halloween bakes and flavours soon. Yes, Sam.
Yeah.
We've noticed Starbucks actually in quite a few shops are getting their pumpkin spices in.
Yeah.
Sam also said carrot cake must be fluffy and light with cream cheese frosting, and I like it with chunks of walnut and chunks of pineapple in it. Actual fact, that
pineapple.
I've got to say, walnuts. You're absolutely right. That needed nuts in to improve it. I agree.
Needed to be a cake to improve it for me.
Kirsty said, my carrot cake always turns out more like a pudding. I think you need to dry out the carrots beforehand as they hold a lot of the moisture. Maybe that's right, actually. Maybe Kirsty's right.
The way that I make my carrot cake, it does taste of cake. And I make it with oil. I don't know how they've made this. I'm assuming it's been made, but it could have been steamed, you see.
Oh, I don't think they would have steamed it. They're going to mass produce these. I don't think they're going to steam it. They could have done, actually. They could put hundreds in a steamer.
I mean, you can steam. I mean, when you get steamed pudding, that's done mass produced. You can steam it any
said,
way.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but my cousin's wife is American and she always bakes with cup measurements.
Yeah.
I feel it makes the cakes come out on the denser side because the measurements are not that accurate. Well, do you know what? Actually, we've got loads of we were into all these sort of movie cookbooks. So I've got Ghostbusters 1, Back to the Future 1, and because they're American, you're right. They're all
cups.
They're all cups.
The measurement is cups. Yeah.
I always had a theory as well. I've noticed they put a lot of oil in American cakes to try and keep them moist, and I mean like sunflower oil.
I'm not sure about that, but they in some of the recipes. Well, when you go to a buffet and it's mass produced, they use a lot of oil in their cream. So it makes the cream taste very synthetic. So I normally can't have the. So you know where they do the oil in Twosome's Chocolate Emporium.
Yes, yeah.
So when they put cream around the rim, it's not like a fresh, nice cream. It's like it's a cream that contains oil, and then I can't absorb that. I can't. My body doesn't like it. So
it's an interesting theory, though, Tia. Does anybody else think that as well? Because they're cut measurements, they're not. They may come out a bit denser. I know grams are a lot more accurate because, like you say, you get them down to the hundredth of a gram. So, and Tia said grams all the way. And she said, oh, walnuts and carrot cake sounds lush. You've got to try it, Tia. That combo of the cream and the carrot. So buttercream and carrot is so good. And
crystallized ginger across the top.
Ah, there you go. Right, anyway, back to this. We are now on the cinnamon bun. What do you think?
This is the maple pecan.
Maple pecan, sorry.
And I really enjoyed it.
I agree.
I would give this an 8.
I agree. Look at this. We're scoring. Look at this. Great minds think alike. So this is a good one.
Yeah.
I totally agree with Tia. If you warm this up, it would be better. But of course, if you have it in the shop, you can't. So you can't eat an Ollie and Steen. But it's still really good cold. But I agree with you. A little bit of warmth.
Because this is different to a pecan plat. Because with a pecan plat, it's like a puff pastry. So it's quite flaky. With this one, it's made with a bread. And it's almost like a brioche consistency. And that's what makes it different.
Hey, Lauren!
Hey, Lauren!
How are you? You good?
I hope you're well.
Lauren, we are just reviewing Ollie and Steen. Now I know I think you've gone past this before. I know you've heard of this shop, haven't you? Ollie and Steen. Oh, you're playing Pokemon Go.
Oh, right. I see.
Coffee and walnut. So Tia is amazing. You've got to try it. That combo is. I think you probably have, but it is amazing.
You know, there used to be a store called Eat. They no longer exist. They went into administration. They were sort of similar to Prep. And years ago, they used to do this cappuccino cake with a coffee bean on top, but it was a chocolate coffee bean. If you had a cup of tea with that cappuccino, it was so good. It was like really one of the best, corner like things where you just want to nip out and grab something, and you want to grab you're grabbing your lunch or whatever, and you want to grab something sweet, that with a cup of tea after you're like, that was nice. And then they stopped it, and it was just like, and they never brought it back again, and it was so heartbreaking because it was so good. But also Starbucks used to do a really good lemon loaf cake, and they also used to do really good lemon and orange muffins. They were so good. But when they changed supplier, it all went downhill.
Oh, see, that's always the thing, isn't it, when they change supplier?
Yeah, they still do the lemon loaf, but it's nowhere near as good. Nowhere near as good as the one that they had before.
Right, Lauren says she's eaten in Ollie and Steen a few times. So it'll be interesting to see actually what you think, and if you've tried any of the cakes we've just reviewed. Right, last but not least is this little fella, which is the apple. Is it the apple crumble?
It's the apple crumble tart, apple and cinnamon tart.
Again, Tia's right, and you're right. This needs warming. This would be.
It also needs cream.
It's infinitely better. I'm going to give this an 8, but it could go up much higher. Well, isn't much room to go up, but it could go up a lot higher if it were warmed.
I think for me, it might be. It is bordering on an 8, to be fair. I'd probably score it a little bit lower, but I'll score it an 8. But it does need a nice cream and a little bit warmed with a nice little bit of cream.
Right.
Or ice cream. If it was hot, and ice cream.
Right, there we are then, guys. So I think we are saying that this one, are we not? Because this is scored the highest. We have a winner.
Yeah.
Which is this one, which is the cherry cheesecake. This is our winner.
Yeah.
A 9.5. Now, if you don't like cherry, obviously, I'm going to state the obvious. That won't be for you. But it's got a really, really good cherry flavour to it. The others are good. And I've got to say, I've been quite impressed with their cakes. Nothing has been, well, apart from the carrot one.
What, the pudding? Not a cake.
Apart from that one, and I didn't rate it that low, but you did.
Yeah.
It's been really nice. Those cakes have been really, really good.
The thing is, I love a carrot cake. Hence, I bought this because I wanted a carrot cake, not a carrot pudding.
So there we are, guys. That's our review. Oh, we haven't done the drinks. Oh Lord, right. This is the Ollie and Steen. We have the chai. Chai. What do you think?
I would score that a 3.
Oh, I gave it a 5. And I think I'll probably be closer to a 4 or 5. So I've got to say, it's not great. Chocolate. Well, I was actually. Let me rescore. I'm going a 4. I'm going a 4. You're going a 3.
Yeah.
All right. And the reason I wanted to drop that to a 3 was because this is slightly better.
I'd score that a 5.
I give that a 5. I give that a 5. So the drinks, unfortunately, weren't that good. We did according to us, our opinion.
That's just our opinion.
That's just our opinion. So we haven't scored them that high. It's just because they are quite not really watery, but they are definitely watered down.
Well, it's just that the syrup or whatever they've used. I mean, for the chocolate one, they've used a powder, which is fine. But if they have used some type of syrup for that, it's not very good.
Where are we? Every time I went to my grand's house, said Kirsty, she would have a stash of Morrison's maple and pecan plats. Oh, there's something amazing about pecan plats. When you've got those things as well, just to have, they are cold are amazing. But I never, ever, ever have the patience to warm them. And if you just give it that bit of patience, they are nice.
That bit of love.
A bit of love.
That bit of love. I love a pecan plat.
Oh, they're really amazing. Does anybody else have a little cake that they like from the supermarket? So one that you'll go to and just treat for yourself. Drop it in the comments. Let us know.
I'm waiting to find. Do you know what I want? I want a nice, really good donut that I can just grab from. I mean, like, I don't rate the Greggs donuts and stuff like that, but I want a nice little bakery.
The Greggs is all right, you know. It's better than some of the others. I don't rate Krispy Kreme. I think they're.
I'm not saying Krispy Kreme, but I want a good traditional jam sugared donut that I don't have to go far out the way to get. Do you know what I mean?
Oh no! Lauren said the woman I met from Doctors, her website got hacked.
Oh no!
Oh gosh! I'm hoping her social accounts don't get hacked. Dad says Instagram and Facebook have more security than web pages. Oh god! What did they do to her web page? Oh, they didn't do anything nasty. Yeah. Oh, that's. Do you know that? Oh, that's always bad if you get that happen. I've had people try to hack into my emails. I've had it several times, but I've had Trojans. So that's when what they do with a Trojan is they'll send an email out to everybody on your mailing lists. So I've had that happen a couple of times in the past. Sam said, I was so happy to see the use of elderflower in the cheesecake you had. It's one of my favorite summer flavors. Oh, do you know what? I love elderflower. We had the elderflower. Was it the cheesecake or was it I think it was the crumble, Sam, if I'm not mistaken. The crumble I had at Humble Crumble did have elderflower in it. So it was
that had elderflower.
That was strawberry and elderflower. That was really, really nice. Tisa, I noticed with branded syrups and sauces you can buy from the supermarkets, they never taste like the store. It's annoying, but I guess people will stop going to the store. Yeah, I know what you mean. I was going to say, because you can, if you think about it, with a lot of syrup, especially things like Starbucks, they do sell them, their syrups. You can actually buy them, but only certain
times of the year.
And certain ones, I've noticed.
Because we got a toffee nut one in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And sometimes they sell the mint one, like a peppermint syrup as well, but not often.
Do you guys get them? The morning ones are the ones that so the French ones we showed. Costa do those, and you can get them pretty much in the supermarket.
Yeah.
Sam says Swedish cherry pie, white as Friday night. Lauren said I've only been to about 2 Morrisons in my life.
Oh wow.
Did you get any cakes from there though, Lauren? Did you, or is there another supermarket you'd like to get the cakes from? What do you think of Greggs donuts, Tia? Said Tia. I think they're all right, Tia. I think Madam here's a bit snobby. She's been spoiled. But I've got to say, so you may have seen about 5 or 6, or more than that now, probably 8 or 9 videos ago. Kelly and I did, just before we went away to Florida, we did do a Greggs review. And in that was a donut. I liked the donut. I thought it was right, but you weren't that enamored with it.
I'm fussy when it comes to donuts.
Are you?
I like what I like. But what I'm saying is, I like a good donut. And I don't mind buying a cheap donut if it's a good donut. Do you know what I mean? And for me, Greggs have gone downhill with regards to their donuts. But I also think M&S have gone downhill with regards to their donuts as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I like their Yum Yums. And I like the Yum Nuts that they do as well. That's quite nice. But I feel like with their traditional donuts, they've just gone a bit downhill, and they're tight. They're about that big, but they are reasonably priced, to be fair, to be that big. But I just want to go to a nice, good bakery and get a seedless jam. What is with all the seeds in the jam? No, I want a nice seedless jam. I want a nice fried donut. I want it to taste good. I want it, you know what I want? I want it to taste like Bread Ahead's dough.
Oh yeah, but you're asking a lot there because they bake them fresh every day.
With a nice traditional jam with no seeds. That's what I want.
Sam said, I love a proper fresh creamy Victorian sponge or fresh cream vanilla slice. Oh, I love vanilla slice. I love vanilla slice.
A fresh cream slice? I'm not a lover of the custard slices, but a fresh cream slice? Yes, please. All day long.
What happened? Oh yeah. So Lauren said, so basically the lady from Doctors, it changed into a foreign betting page.
Oh wow. Okay.
The trouble is with this, you see, once they do that, the fans think she's endorsing it, so they start clicking on the link. Don't click on the link though, Lauren. Try not to click on the links because it will just take you to another page. Oh, you haven't clicked on the links. Well done, well done. I don't like the cakes in Morrison, said Lauren. Had it once and it was rock hard and felt like it was kept in the fridge for about a day or more. This was from the Morrison's Cafe. Well, what I didn't realise was, and it does say that, I don't know if they still do it, but Sainsbury's always used to say, please don't freeze our cake because they've already been frozen. So they come into the store frozen, they just defrost them.
It has to because it's travelling from great distances. So it has to arrive frozen.
Tia said, do you guys like the trending milk cake? Con leche. Now, funny enough, Tia, I met some friends up last year, probably about this time last year, sort of September time. And we went out to East London on Brick Lane. And there's one, I forgot the name of the place, but it was a Turkish place and it did the milk and it was absolutely amazing. It was quite pricey, but it was absolutely delicious.
He didn't bring any home for me.
I didn't know, of course not.
And whenever he goes out, he doesn't bring me.
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't. It got lost on the way.
Or you buy a second or third one.
I know, but I can guarantee that will come back. It was so good. It was so good. And what's great is you can go to the guy by the counter, go, can I have some more milk? And they will. They've got an actual separate jug that you can pour more milk. But it was really, really good. It was really good. So I
wouldn't know.
I have tried it and I did like it. Do you like it? The milk is actually it's not milk. It's almost like condensed milk. It's quite a sweet milk. But very, very nice.
Oh, was it?
It was.
Was it nice?
I might take you to there if you behave. Tia said, no, sorry, we did that one. Sam said, what are your favourite yesteryear bakes, if you have any? Oh, that's a good question.
I don't have any, really. I can only tell you stuff that I liked from school.
Well, that's yesteryear. So what would you like from school?
I mean, in my mind, when I'm thinking of yesteryear, I'm thinking of the early 1900s and maybe not the late 1900s.
Well, I think Sam means a bit of both. You could have traditional.
Yeah, like in my mind, I'm thinking Christmas pudding or something like that, which is very yesteryear.
You can have that. You can have that as one of your choices.
No,
I'm not a Christmas pudding. That's sorry. You probably saw me screw up.
But that's the only thing that I can think of that is a yesteryear type thing. If I had to think of school, my favorite thing at school was what I made the other day, which is the caramel tart. That's my favorite. And I also liked chocolate cake and mint custard. I also liked yogurt and getting a biscuit and eating the yogurt with my biscuit. I used to like that. It was so nice.
One of my favorites at school.
And a crumble, sorry.
One of my favorites at school was the jam roly-poly. Jam roly-poly and custard. You had to have it with custard, but that was one of my favorites. They rarely had it. They rarely had it, but when they did, oh my word. Oh my word.
Are you talking about spotted dick or are you talking about
jam roly-poly?
Okay.
The other one is a completely, apart from sangin root, it's a completely different cake. That's just sponge cake with currants in it. This one, jam roly-poly is as it says. It's just got the rolls of the. I mean, these are the days before I was pescatarian. Of course, it's made with suet.
I was going to say because that's not a jam roly-poly.
That is a jam roly-poly.
Okay.
It is a jam roly-poly.
So what was the Swiss roll?
I didn't say Swiss roll.
No, I'm asking what was the Swiss roll?
Swiss roll wasn't baked. It was just a normal sort of Victoria sponge type sponge with jam in the middle.
Okay.
This one, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I am right, aren't I?
I thought spotted dick was the one with the suet in it.
They all both have suet in it.
Oh.
So actually, you can make it without suet. There we go. So where are we? Lauren said, I'm hoping her social accounts that don't get hacked. Yeah, so am I actually. She should be able to get that removed if she contacts the web. I'm hoping Google removes the hacked website. I've reported it as being hacked. Oh, well done, Lauren. I think also as well, if she goes to the provider, the website provider, they'll be able to help her with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Tia said butterscotch tart was my
is the caramel
absolute favourite at school with those coloured sprinkles.
We didn't get coloured sprinkles on ours. We just got chocolate sprinkles. But what I would do is I would eat the tart in such a way that all the butterscotch or caramel was stuck to the spoon. So then that would be the last thing that I would lick would be the spoon. And I'd be like, oh my God, this is so good.
Laura said, all of you finished school way before I was around.
Of course.
I know, Lauren. I don't know. I'd sit back and I think, oh, I know. Kirsty said, oh, Sam, I grew up in Scotland and my favourite was Empire biscuits. But Yum Yums were very popular when I was a teen. What's Empire biscuits, Kirsty?
Never heard of
I
Empire
have never
biscuits.
heard of Empire biscuits.
I used to love malted milks. I loved and Lincoln biscuits. Malted milks, Lincoln biscuits.
They're
if
Irish,
we're talking about,
aren't they?
if you're talking about biscuits. But I loved things like Victoria, but with the fresh cream, like a fresh cream Victoria sponge. I liked the glazed ring donuts, where the real, not the rubbish that you get now, but the real glazed ring donuts. I used to love those. The real jam donuts. I used to love those. Yeah. They were so good.
Sam said, my mum would make delicious egg custard tarts with nutmeg on top. It was so good. Now, the egg custard tarts, do you know what? They're a bit of acquired taste.
Yeah.
I know you're not a fan of them,
No.
but I do like them as well. I think, and I never would have thought that is it pepper they put on the top? That pepper and custard combo goes really, really well.
Yeah. I'm not a lover of custard in general. I like creme anglaise. But I don't like custard.
That is custard.
It's not.
It is the same thing. English cream.
No.
What was I going to say? So yes, there you go. Jam roly poly, says Sam, is too good. I make it with lemon curd and put lemon zest in the suet mix. So you see. So
that's what
I said. That's what jam roly poly is.
Right.
You're mixing it up with Swiss roll.
Swiss roll, yeah.
Lauren said.
But I thought that was also called spotted dick. But
no,
yeah, that's why.
No, it's totally different pudding.
Okay.
Totally different pudding. Lauren said in primary school it was ice smoothies or ice sponge cake with sprinkles.
Ice smoothies?
You got smoothies in school?
My goodness me. We had, you know what? We had water.
Yeah, exactly.
We had water, and then if we were lucky, we might get squash, but that was a rarity.
That's amazing. You get
every Friday fish and chips.
Right.
But I went to a Catholic school.
Lauren said that's the only sort of sweet stuff I remember from primary school. Sam said I've never tried them, Kirsty, and my dad was from Glasgow.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, I remember you saying, "Hey, Evelyn, how are you? You're
Evelyn.
right." Lauren said in secondary school I remember having cookies and more ice sponge cakes. Now I do remember we didn't get there's an ice sponge cake called Tottenham cake, which is literally that. It's just the sort of sponge with just it's a pink icing on the top.
A pink icing. What's the one with the white icing and sprinkles?
Oh God, yeah. It's very similar.
Yeah, very similar. So basically, we used to get tray baked cakes with a different topping. So you'd get Tottenham cake, you'd get the white one with the sprinkles, or you'd get jam and coconut. So those were your typical tray bakes that you would get. I love the caramel tart or the butterscotch tart. And you also used to get these iced fingers, but basically they never tasted like cake. They just tasted like a hot dog roll that they put icing on. So it's very strange. I never liked them. They looked good. They looked like finger donuts with icing on, but they were no type of donut. They were just a roll.
Oh, listen to this. Tell me what this sounds like. All right, Kirsty said.
Oh God, I know what you're gonna say.
Empire biscuits are two soft shortbread biscuits sandwiched together with jam in the middle, top with white icing and a jelly top. What does that sound like?
That is Neapolitan. Well, you could go and get one actually.
Shall I go get one?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
So in Mauritius,
listen to this, Kirsty.
We have the exact same thing without the jelly on the top. So it would be 2 shortbread biscuits with jam in the middle, sandwiched together with icing on the top. You could change the color of the icing. In my experience, it's normally pink, but you can have white icing, pink icing, or blue icing. I've seen ones with blue icing, but traditionally I've seen it with pink. But we went to a wedding recently, and the party favor that they had was these round biscuits sandwiched together with jam with icing on the top. Mark's going to bring one down, and then you'll see. Yeah, so I did not know that was an Empire biscuit, but this is what we call Neapolitan. There we go. Mark's going to bring it down.
That is amazing. I can't believe you've just described that, because that is
and it's Mark's favorite biscuit.
It's my favorite biscuit, Kirsty. So what I would probably love Empire biscuit. So this was made, wasn't it, by one of your family members?
Yeah. Well, a close family friend. Can you just...
Yeah. Let's open it from the side. That's the lid. There you go. So this is it here. He made them in these lovely little boxes. And that, I don't know if you can see, is Neapolitan. So you can just see the 2 shortbread biscuits.
Yeah, normally it's thicker. This is quite a thin one, but normally it'd be quite thick and it'd be quite high.
There you go. So you can see it's covered in icing. You can just about make out that that's a shortbread, but if I tilt it, there you go. Look. So
and there's normally jam in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, there is jam.
There's jam in this one. Yeah.
You can see that's 2 shortbread biscuits with the icing on. So it's amazing. It's so similar to Neapolitan.
But the usual one that we would get is thicker. So the thing would be like that. Then you have the jam in the middle, and then you have the next one on top. So they're normally about this size. This is quite a thin one, but normally they'd be about that size. With the icing on top.
Where are we? Lauren said there was a slush puppy machine in secondary school. Oh my God! Lauren, these things never happened when I was in school.
I'm telling you, talk about living life. Never would there be a slush puppy machine or anything like that. Do you know, I was quite a bit older when I finally... So you used to get Mr. Frosty. So when I was growing up, there used to be this thing called Mr. Frosty, and it'd be a snowman, and then it'd be a penguin, and then you'd have to put the ice, and you'd have to grind the ice, and then on your you would put. And I wanted one for years. As when I saw this, I really wanted one, but I didn't get one until I was about, I don't know, I might have been about 10, something like that. But by the time you reach 10. For me, you're a little bit too old, and it wasn't the same sort of thing that you would have had, the same sort of excitement that you would have had when you were 6, let's say, because I think I was about 5 or 6 when I really wanted one. And I was just like, oh, I really want a Mr. Frosty, really. And then I got one when I was about 10, but not the same excitement, unfortunately.
Oh, Sam said Queen of Puddings is a very tasty, a good afternoon tea. I love Queen of Puddings. I've got
a recipe for Queen of Puddings, and you were saying it's your cousin's favorite.
Yeah, my cousin David used to love Queen of Puddings. So it's that meringue topping with the what's nice about it is the jam in between that meringue and the I'm
gonna make it one day.
Yeah, it's really good. Nice spot. And you remember Queen of Puddings. Lauren said the ice smoothie in primary school was a bit like a sorbet, came in tubs. We got ice smoothies. Wow. Things have changed.
You were lucky.
Things have changed.
You were lucky if there was a tuck shop in the secondary school.
God, you make yourself sound old now. These youngins to get ice smoothies.
Lucky if you get a tuck shop. So I used to go play centre when I was little, which was something that you would do in between school. Now I think they have like a school club or after school club or whatever. Anyway, I went to a play centre. And at this play centre, there was loads to do. So you could learn crochet. You could play board games. There was always an activity for you to do. And what was it? I forgot what
Activities.
No. What was the
We were
thing
talking
that...
about ice smoothies.
No.
Sorbet covered in toast. Queen of puddings. Slush
No.
puppy machines in secondary schools.
A tuck shop. And there would always be a tuck shop at the play centre. So you'd always make sure you got your money, and then you would go and buy your sweets or your this or your that. And they also had an after school club where they would have a tuck shop. That was when you could go with 10p and you could get a few things for your 10p. Now you can't even get anything for 50p.
No.
No. There used to be 10p mix. You can't even get 50p mix. Them things don't exist now.
Sam said, at my primary school, we would get melting moments, chocolate, so that's chocolate and coconut cookies with chocolate custard. Ooh, I've never heard of melting moments.
Never heard of that.
So it was chocolate and coconut cookies with chocolate custard. I've never heard of that. No, I hadn't. Now, I went to school in the West Country, but I'd never heard of that. Lauren said in primary school, it was a menu, and whatever 3 foods they had, you chose from. Wow, we were just... So again, it's different when we were at school. I think we had a choice of 2, but that was it. But both were always meat.
We would have a choice as well. So as soon as lunch started, so you'd be in the playground, you play and blah, blah, blah. And as soon as lunch started, you go in and you queue, right? Now, if you didn't get there on time and then you went late, you know what was always there? Cheese flan. Mashed potato and cheese flan.
Lovely.
I hated it. And I remember distinctly, I was late one time. And I can't remember if the so there was a teacher that didn't like me in school, in primary school. And there were a number of things that happened, but one time she called late. She called our class or me late. I can't remember which one. And that's the time. Cheese flan. That was the only time, and I got it, and I got the mashed potato, and I just thought, no, I can't eat this. It was horrible, and maybe that's where my dislike for cheese comes from, possibly.
From school
now that I think about it, maybe that's where my hatred, because it's normally a chore. Like with tomatoes, is because my mum at the time couldn't really cook. And she put like tomatoes in rice one time, and it was just awful.
Ooh.
And from that day, I never ate tomatoes. There was another time when there were strawberries in the fridge. And again, I was very young. I must have been about 4 or 5. And I took a strawberry and it was sour. I never ate strawberries for a long time. And even now, I never buy strawberries unless I'm going to do chocolate covered strawberries, or unless I'm buying it as a fruit for other people. But I never really eat strawberries now. Even now, I'll eat strawberry things like strawberry jam and stuff like that, but I never really eat fresh strawberries from that time.
Because he said, oh, how lovely, what a super wedding flavour. Oh, you're well spotted. So this did come from a wedding, actually.
Yeah.
Kelly and I went to a wedding.
That's what I said.
Oh, you did? Yeah, not so long ago. Lauren said there was there were different foods in secondary school, like pizzas, jacket potato, wraps, sandwiches, including a selection menu each day. So that's good. You got a selection.
Yeah, we got a selection in secondary school.
Oh yeah, actually, to be fair,
in secondary school, yeah, you could have pizza or hot dogs, but it was normally burgers, pizza, hot dogs, and chips. So every day was chips, so you could have chips every day. But now I think they switched it up in schools. You know what I used to like? Shepherd's pie. No. When they did shepherd's pie, if they did crumble, apple crumble, gooseberry crumble, anything that was sweet, pear crumble, peach crumble. If there was a crumble other than rhubarb. If there was a crumble, I was getting it.
Oh, yeah, rhubarb.
I was getting it. And no custard, because I didn't like custard.
When you say tuck shop, my mind goes to Grange Hill theme
song.
Yeah.
Because that's what it reminds me of. Tucker Jenkins, isn't it? But yeah, when we had that's what we used to have. We used to have a tuck shop. And that's what I don't know what it stood for, but that's what we had at school. So we didn't have it in primary school. But we had it at the play centre, and then at secondary school, it was very, very brief that we had a tuck shop, but it was only one time. I don't know why they didn't continue it, to be quite honest with you, because that is something that kids would spend their money on, is a tuck shop for sure.
Lauren said, in my first year of secondary school, they went cashless. And there was an app where your parents added your money on to pay for the meals, and you used your fingerprint or PIN code to pay. Oh, wow.
Wow.
I was going to say, that's definitely 21st century. You are fantastic, said Sam. Lauren said, it's only packed lunches I have at the centre unless we go out for lunch. Well, actually, do you know what? I mean, I've got to say, a lot of people now, especially when I go to work, everyone brings in their own lunch.
Everyone, I wish I was that organised. I wish I was that organised. Everybody brings packed lunch.
You'd save yourself a lot of money.
I would save myself a lot of money, to be fair. But to be fair, I normally have one or the other, breakfast or lunch. I don't normally. I do. Sometimes I have both.
£20 a day.
Sometimes I may have both. Yeah. But I really do try to have one rather than both. But like, there are so many sorted people. But also I see people bring in, but also those are the people that don't mind using the microwave.
Yeah.
Whereas I tend not to eat sandwiches. Sandwiches make me very, very sleepy. And I don't process bread very well. I do eat bread. I do like bread, so I will eat it. Although today I had bread, I didn't feel sleepy. Well, maybe I did. I don't think I felt sleepy this afternoon. But normally I try not to eat. I did have a sandwich yesterday. And if I do, sometimes I only have half of a sandwich. I had half a sandwich. The other half is in the fridge. Did you see?
Yeah. I did see.
But yeah, I tend to try, and then I like to eat at 11. So unless sometimes if I've woken up early and I'm really hungry, then that would probably prompt me to buy something on the way to work. But then when I get to work, I'm so busy because there are certain tasks I need to do of a morning that by the time I do eat, it's already gone. I'm not as hungry anymore. It's gone past the time or whatever. So sometimes I'll eat at 11, but sometimes I will have breakfast and lunch. Depends.
I'm your biggest fan, said Sam. Lauren said, yeah, they did serve chips every day at secondary school. They did at our school, actually, to be fair, because that's what kids would eat.
Yeah.
Even said, do you remember turkey drumsticks?
I do remember, and I absolutely loved them. I ate so many that I was sick, and I've never touched one since.
Oh, did they say the same when came up?
It was a Bernard Matthews turkey drummers.
Beautiful. Sam said gooseberries and broad beans were my least favourite thing we grew in our garden on the farm.
Really?
Yeah. Now, my mum used to make a gooseberry pie, bless her, but she'd only put like a spoonful of sugar on, and gooseberries are so sour. They need tons and tons of sugar.
Yeah, I can't eat anything sour.
They are so sour.
I'm like,
yeah, this would really make you go sour. You'd have to have like custard or something with it because it was so sour.
Even with custard, it'd be like,
no, it is. It's really sour. Sam said, anyone remember turkey cheeseburgers? They were so nice.
Turkey cheeseburgers? No, I remember turkey burgers, Bernard Matthews turkey burgers, but not turkey cheeseburgers. No.
Turkey cheese. Sam said, I was born before the moon landings and Woodstock. Oh, were you? Oh. But you don't look your age.
Yeah, that, to be fair, yeah.
I would have guessed you were in your 40s. I've got to be honest. You don't look your age at all. Lauren said, my primary school is a very old building and the canteen was an add-on. Oh, I see. So they built it afterwards.
Yeah.
I think you'll find that with a lot of buildings.
With a lot of schools, yeah.
Right, so guys, we've done that sort of review of Ollie and Steen. This weekend, like I said, we will have the Prezzo video going up as well, so you can see what we did for Prezzo.
And I'm going to try and finish off tonight the video for MK Vacays. So that will be up tomorrow. Hopefully 11. I managed to do it 11 last week, but the one before that, I didn't manage to do it 11. I did it at like 11 at night. So I'm really going to try and get it up for 11 tomorrow morning.
So we will do our best to do that as well. Now, apologies. You'll probably see me shuffling a lot as well. I have pulled a muscle in my back. It's extremely painful. So if you don't mind, I'm going to end the live now because it is really bad. So I'm really struggling to sit here and I'm trying to be all happy and smiley. which I am because of you guys as well, but it is quite painful. For my first few years in primary school, the canteen wasn't there. Oh, really?
Oh.
So they built it built it on while you were there.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it must be an old building there for them to have to do an add-on canteen. So that's it, guys. We will finish the live there, but thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you for indulging us in our Ollie and Steen. We hope you find that useful. Kirsty, I hope that gave you a few ideas, because I know you said there's an Ollie and Steen near you. So our recommendation, just as a little thing, is the cherry. But of course, they were all pretty good. Have a hot bath, Mark. Relax those muscles. I think I'm going to do that. Thank you, Sam. I am, because it is pretty. Yeah. It feels like someone's done that with their knuckles, doing that as hard as they can in my back. I think it's a trapped nerve. It might be. Yeah. But there we go. So, guys, that is it for Mark and Kelly's trips, tips, and things for this week. But we will be back next Tuesday at 6:30 UK time, as we always do. Have a wonderful bank holiday weekend. Wow, wow, wow. So wow. I know this is always sad for me, because obviously this is the end of summer. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a great time, whatever you get to do. Relax, enjoy, but above all, look after yourselves. Do take care, and remember, you're never too old to have fun. We will see you in the next live on Tuesday. We will. And don't forget to and don't forget to melt my cheese. You know it, guys. All right, look after yourselves. Take care. We will see you next week. Bye. Have a great weekend. Bye for now. Bye.